Hello friends, in this video I am going to give a review on a book named as LM Scale 50 millesimal potencies written by author Dr. Fernando F. Villalva. The author Dr. Fernando Villalva, born in Quito, graduated as a surgeon from Central University of Ecuador. He post-graduated as homeopathy in Mexico at the Medical School of Homeopathy in Argentina. The first edition of this book published in year 1992 in Spanish language. The first English edition was published in 2005 and sixth impression of first English edition came into existence in 2019. Key features of this book is it contains detailed explanation of preparation of LM potencies with guidelines explained by Master Hahnemann in 6th edition of Organon of Medicine. It also contains Kant's prognostic observations, Kant's 12 observations as applied to LM scale, the pros and cons of LM scale, and explanation of application of LM potencies with the help of some clinical cases by author. The book mainly contains the preface and prologue part. The preface part given by Dr. Fernando Villalva and prologue part given by Dr. Luis Avalos. Then there are total 21 chapters which deals with different aspects on LM potencies, preparation, indications, administration and discussion of case. Let's discuss the particular contents of this book chapter to chapter. Chapter first contains some introductory part where author has nicely narrated about the use of LM potencies, why the LM potencies are not much in use in homeopathic practice, and also how the LM potencies being evolved after Master Hahnemann and Dr. Kant's approaches. Chapter 2 contains the details about preparation of LM scale. It contains the method of preparation of the LM scale is described in footnote of aphorism number 270 of 6th edition of Organon of Medicine. Author has divided this process in 3 phases and whole process explained step by step with exact calculation for better understanding how we are going to prepare a LM potency. Here is some photograph of the book. You can easily see that phase 1, phase 2 and phase 3 and very well explained with all the calculations of medicines and the amount of alcohol and the tinctures you needed to prepare one particular LM potency. Chapter 3 contains the preparation of centesimal scale also. Chapter number 4, the author has explained the difference between centesimal scale and LM scale, so we can easily differentiate both the scale and the medicines prepared from both the scales, and from them we can understand the action of medicine and the particular capacity or the power of medicine. Chapter number 5 deals with the method to prescribe LM potency. With reference to aphorism number 272, author explained 2 methods to prescribe LM potency. First is dry dose and the second is in water. Here certain photograph of the book, that is a dry administration and in water administration. Chapter number 6 is prescribing the medicine in acute cases. It is again with the reference of Organon of Medicine, aphorism number 248. Chapter number 7 is on prescribing the medicine in chronic diseases, and the author has divided this application or administration in 3 different parts. The first is give to the patient 1 or increasingly several teaspoonful doses. Second is daily or every second day. And the third is maybe repeated daily for months with ever increasing success. Okay, it is again with the reference to aphorism number 248 of Organon of Medicine. Chapter number 8, when to stop the prescription of the medicine. So instructions given in aphorisms 248, 280, 161, 249, 281, and all the aphorisms explained in a very simple language for better understanding of continuation or discontinuation of LM potency. Author also explained about how to evaluate aggravation or improvement in the patient's condition. Chapter number 9, what if we have sensitive patients, how we are going to administer the medicine in cases of sensitive patients. Chapter number 10 is related to in general doses. Here author has explained difference between large dose and small dose, their advantage and complications, how infinitesimal dose came into existence, explanation of terms like dose, dynamization and dilution, and lastly he has explained what is meaning of scale. Chapter number 11 is use of dynamization. It mainly deals with how to repeat or continue one medicine in one particular case. Chapter number 12 deals with the second prescription, one of the most important aspect of homeopathic clinical practice, that after you are going to prescribe a first prescription, you have to evaluate the second prescription, what you are going to do after your first prescription. So this criteria is very well wonderfully explained by author in this chapter number 12. The points author has covered is criteria for second prescription, what to do when we have new symptoms, what to do when old symptoms develop again, state of guiding symptoms and accessory symptom in the second prescription, how to increase the dose and how to administer the intercurrent diseases. Chapter number 13, comments on Kant's prognostic observation. Now in this chapter author has explained the practical application of Kant's 12 observation related to LM potencies. Chapter number 14 is comments on LM scale, and this chapter contains experience of author and guidelines on LM scale. Chapter number 15, LM dry prescription. Here we will find author has given all his experiences when he has prescribed dry dose of LM scale and what he observed, what he found after the administration in a dry doses. Chapter number 16, how to differentiate between final aggravation, evolution of the disease and suppression. Okay. Now this chapter is related to your second prescription. When you prescribe LM potency as a first prescription, you have to judge what you are supposed to do, and this chapter deals with this particular guidelines, what you are going to do in your second prescription. So how to judge final aggravation, natural evolution of disease and suppression after first prescription, and a chart has been given for further action in all above conditions. Chapter 17, scale selection. Which scale physician can use on the basis of disease and constitution of the patient is explained in this chapter. Though the book is on LM scale, but still author has included this chapter for better knowledge and understanding of different scales and their role in different cases. Chapter number 18 is overhaul to doses, use of dynamization, globules, saturation since 1801 to 1842. So this chapter deals with the historical or history part of the evolution of homeopathic dose and administration of a medicine. So it starts with 1801 and mainly how Master Hahnemann and old physicians are used to administer the medicines. Chapter number 19, the way Hahnemann prescribed during his last years. So author has mentioned how Master Hahnemann used to prescribe in his last years of practice. Chapter number 20 deals with the clinical cases. So in this chapter 12 cases are given, and to understand the practical aspect of all points of this book, and it also contains the author's own clinical practice and experiences. So it is very helpful to correlate the points of this book in a clinical manner. The chapter number 21 is the bibliography, where we are going to find a list of reference books. So what I perceive, so after reading this book, I really believe that to learn any scientific theory, two things are needed. The first is guidelines by experienced person, and the second is explanation of those guidelines in a very simple language with their practical application. Okay, so all these points are nicely covered by Dr. Fernando in this book on LM potency. My views are this book is excellent to understand homeopathic dose and potency, and especially for LM scale. This book is not only applicable to understand the LM scale, but those who want to understand the dose and potency, posology part of our homeopathic science, this is the wonderful book, because this book is having directly references from organon of medicine, and that's why it is also a reliable book, and all the aphorisms of organon of medicine the author has explained in a very simple language. Every point of dynamization is thoroughly explained with proper calculation, and all minute points related to practical aspect of medicine administration are covered very nicely. Okay, so this is my review on the book LM scale 50 millesimal potency, and thank you very much to watch this video. I hope you had understand the utility of this book, and you can avail this book. You can purchase this book from jain publishers. It is available online, and can also it is available in nearby stores also. So if you want to see more videos like this, please visit my blog and my YouTube channel.